still have some severe weather in the area. We're keeping an eye on it, and we'll track those storms through the area.
Plus, safe and sound after years of talk, Missouri bridges are under repair. Is there construction near you? And a major MU program is on accreditation suspension. KOMU 8 News at 10 starts now.
From Studio 8A, coverage you can count on in high definition. This is KOMU 8 News at 10.
Spring storms are knocking on the door tonight around mid-Missouri. Good evening, I'm Angie Bailey.
And I'm Jim Rick. Thanks for joining us. It's sort of a wait-and-see game. Let's send it over to Dave with the latest. Dave?
And one of those severe thunderstorm warnings just popped up. Now for Cooper County, that's probably going to go until about 10:15, 10:30 this evening. On our full forecast coming up in a few minutes on KOMU 8 News at 10.
After weeks of debate and a Senate filibuster tonight, Ellis Fischel could be getting its funds. Lawmakers have gone back and forth the past 2 weeks over construction money for the Cancer Center in Columbia. Tonight, some lawmakers were optimistic the bill would finally pass. KOMU 8's Shannon Kilgore joins us live from Jefferson City. Shannon, what's the latest from the Capitol?
Reporting live in Jefferson City, Shannon Kilgore, KOMU 8 News.
Shannon, thank you very much for that report, and the budget needs Senate approval before 6 p.m. tomorrow night.
Other money news, General Motors posted a $6 billion loss for the first quarter of 2009. The automaker said it spent $10.2 billion more than it brought in during the quarter. The federal government has given GM until June 1st to finish its restructuring plan or to file for bankruptcy protection. And government stress tests find 10 of the nation's largest banks need about $75 billion in new capital if the recession gets worse. The findings by the Federal Reserve show the financial system is getting better but has not completely recovered. The results also show some of the banks are stable, and government leaders hope that gives investors some confidence. But no confidence today, though, when it came to the stock market. It was red across the board. The Dow finished down more than 100 points. NASDAQ closed down nearly 43 points, and the S&P 500 down 12 points.
Missouri approved another 54 road and bridge projects from the federal stimulus fund today. That means MoDOT now has $176 million to repair bridges and improve roads. Today, MoDOT finished 2 of Mid-Missouri's safe and sound bridge projects. KOMU 8's Akika Oda joins us in Studio 8B. Akika, how many bridges need to be improved and which bridges are done?
Jim, there are 32 bridges across the state that are under construction right now, and 3 are in mid-Missouri. I'll take you to Boone County right now in Route F in Sugar Creek Bridge, and over in Callaway County, it's Route YY with over I-70, and then in Cooper County, in I-70, there is Route 179 over I-70. And MoDOT says the program will replace or repair a total of 90 mid-Missouri bridges. To answer the other part of your question, Jim, MoDOT finished replacing the bridge deck on Millersburg exit over I-70 in Callaway County, as well as Route BB at the Harlan Branch Bridge in Cooper County. Both are now open to traffic. Both bridges were originally built in the 60s, and the construction widened the road by 2 feet. The Missouri State Highway System has more than 10,000 bridges, and the Safe and Sound Bridge project will improve 802 of the worst bridges in the state by 2014. Back to you, Angie.
Okay, thanks, Akiko. It's not uncommon for funeral homes to use third-party companies to pre-purchase caskets, burial vaults, and arrange funeral services. But if something happens to those companies that prevent them from paying for services, the funeral homes take the loss. KOMU 8's Daryl Kirkland Morgan is here in the studio now with more details on possible changes. Daryl?
The Missouri House and Senate passed a bill that would keep better tabs on third-party funeral businesses. The failure of a St. Louis-based pre-arrangement company took a toll on more than 55,000 Missouri contracts when it went out of business. The Missouri Funeral Directors and Embalmers Association says this new legislation would protect owners of funeral homes and check third-party sellers to make sure money is where it should be. The directors say the new law would not reimburse funeral homes the money they've already lost, but the new bill would help prevent similar situations from happening again.
This bill will hopefully help prevent this from ever happening in the future so that we can continue to service the families we serve without having to worry about where the money is actually deposited, how it's been invested, and how it's trusted.
The bill now goes to Governor Nixon. If he signs it, it will require regular and random state audits and increase the money these third parties companies have to pay for the funerals. I called dozens of funeral homes in the area today, but I wasn't able to get any callbacks about the effect on local businesses. Angie, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Daryl. Well, the University of Missouri Medical School met with medical students today, hoping to clarify the residency program's accreditation probation. The Accreditation Council for Graduate and Medical Education inspected and passed all 39 individual residency programs. However, the group questioned the institutional administrative support for the program. The council has 60 days to inform the school of the specific reasons for probation.
We're not pulling the accreditation. They're on probationary accreditation, which means they are accredited, but they're on probation because it does not substantially meet the requirements for a sponsored institution.
Now, MU is one of 5 accredited medical school residency programs on probation nationwide, and there are more than 380 accredited programs total.
You've probably heard the website Craigslist has been in the news lately. Coming up, the real deal on the online advertising giant. And what caused this explosion? That's next on KOMU 8 News at 10. Coverage you can count on.
Some unbelievable video here. Did you see that? A gas explosion in a Maryland building today injured at least 9 people. A county emergency vehicle's camera just happened to be pointed in that direction and got the explosion on tape. It happened shortly after authorities evacuated the shops. The blast could be felt up to a mile away. Well, earlier this week, Missouri Attorney General Chris Koster gave Craigslist.org founder Craig Newmark an ultimatum: monitor the website's erotic service page or close the site down completely.
But in this 8 on Your Money report, KOMU 8's Michael Kelly tells us how one user is standing by the site during tough times. Craigslist originally began as an email distribution list in San Francisco in 1995. Today, the site serves 570 cities and 50 different counties. You can find a link to Craigslist at our website, KOMU.com.
Now, if you want to comment or question the way we cover the news, be sure to visit our website at the address you see on your screen. You can now call us with your view as well. Dial 573-884-NEWS. Ask for the Your View comment line. We'll put your comments on the air Friday on KOMU 8 News at 6. Dave?
Severe thunderstorms keep popping up. Now Boone and Montauk County under a severe thunderstorm warning until 11. More coming up after this break.
Now, your live Doppler 8 First Alert weather.
And good evening, 10:15. There you see a wide shot of the city of Columbia. Might even see a bolt of lightning there as we have severe thunderstorm warnings now right in our own backyard in Boone and Montauk County. Let's go ahead and take a look at live Doppler 8 First Alert 3D radar.
That's right.
Take it one night at a time.
Here we go.
Thanks,
okay.
Dave. Well, what can you get for free nowadays?
Well, here's a hint. It has something to do with a song you probably knew when you were a kid. How long will the free lunches continue? That's coming up.
And here's a look at your winning lottery numbers. Good luck.